that time again. Time for another Bokksu review. This month's theme was Otsukimi Harvest. And I have to say, I was a big fan of this one. I mean, really, I've liked them all so far. So I had high hopes, and I wasn't disappointed. As usual, I'm going to go through it piece by piece and talk about what they're like, what my favorites are. So the first thing is Black Sesame Dango Mochi. Now, spoiler alert, a lot of the stuff in this box this month was black sesame flavored. And for me, that's awesome because I love black sesame. It's kind of a standard Asian dessert flavor, but unlike red bean and matcha, it hasn't quite come over to North America in the same way. So you can find it, but it's rarer. Like, I like black sesame bubble tea and stuff, but it's a little bit rarer than things like red bean and matcha. So I'm hoping to see more black sesame stuff over here in future. But in the meantime, this box has me covered. So they're really cute. They're just mochi that's covered in black sesame. So they're very soft. The sesame seeds are nice and crunchy and toasty. Really good flavor. I'm fond of mochis anyway, so. I actually wonder how they got them to stick, because I learned how to make black sesame paste, and I can make my own mochi, so I make black sesame mochi, but it's all, paste on the inside, not like black sesame seeds stuck to the outside, so. Yeah, I wonder how they did that. Anyway, very good. Ooh. Now these, I really, really like these. And I've been taking them to work and eating them on the sly. Now, last month, you might remember, there was hojicha candy. And this month, there's more tea candy, but it's Earl Grey. Earl Grey was another theme flavor of this box, because I think there was at least one more Earl Grey thing. But, let me see if I can... These are so cute. They look like, if you've ever seen those candies, those hard candies called humbugs, they actually look like that. Like, they have those little stripes. And they're really cute. And they taste a lot like Earl Grey. So if you like Earl Grey tea, like I do, you will love these candies. They're made by the same people, and I don't know. This company really knows how to make tea candy. I'll give them that. Absolutely amazing. The next thing is Yamitsuki fried potato, roasted miso flavor. These things are really cute. They were one of the savory things, and I actually haven't finished eating them yet. So hopefully, when I find them, they don't explode on everything. So, fried potato is basically just what Japanese call French fries. So they look like little French fries. They're kind of like hickory sticks that we have in, well, Canada at least. Maybe North America. But yeah, they look like little fries. They're a little bit hard on the outside, but they're crunchy on the inside. And yeah, they're miso flavored. They're pretty good. They were not my favorite savory thing in the box, but like most things in this box, they're pretty good. I should probably finish them soon. Okay, this thing was really interesting, and I wish I could have more of them. I guess I've never heard of a thing called Lunan, but that's what this is. Onegai kabocha pumpkin. So kabocha is like an Asian squash. It's pumpkin-ish, but I use it in cooking sometimes. I buy them around here and I use them in this like kind of pasta dish thing that I make. And it's a little bit sweet for a squash, but yeah, I'm really fond of it. So anyways, I guess they make some sweet flavored things, because this is like a soft cookie. It's not at all what I expected, honestly. It's better. So it's kind of like a really soft cookie dough outside, and then it has a pumpkin-y sort of paste in the middle. And yeah, it's really soft and chewy and very delicious. I like pumpkin and like sweet potato flavored things, and that's another theme in this box. So yeah, that thing was a surprise and very good. When I read cookie, I thought it was going to be harder, but it's a soft cookie, and soft cookies are my favorite. Now this one is a more hard cookie. We've had things similar to this before. I think we had a strawberry one, and I want to say last month we had a green tea one. So this is that langue de chat thing. It's like a sandwich cookie, but this time it's Hoshi Imoya-san no sweet potato. So this is sweet potato flavor, obviously. Sweet potato cream. It's the same cookie. The sweet potato cream is really good. I like it. Yeah, I guess if you like that sort of, pumpkin, sweet potato, they did a really good job with this fall flavor business. So yeah, anyway, real good. I like those. These things are really weird. I don't even know how I'm going to describe them. I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. And I don't know. So, Funwari Meijin Mochi Puffs. Gomadare Mochi. Yeah, the description in the book says they disappear like snowflakes on your tongue. And that's pretty much the only way I can describe it. It doesn't taste like cotton candy, but it dissolves like cotton candy. Like, I know you can't see it, because my camera's not that good, but the inside, it's almost like floss. It's so light. And the outside is just a really good black sesame flavor. So, kind of sweet, kind of salty. Really good. And so light. It's like nothing. It's delicious, but I can't describe it properly. It really is just like floss. And it doesn't even say what it's made of. So, I'd love to tell you, but I really don't know. Okay, this was my favorite savory thing in the box. Which I kept the package, but the inside is all gone. Well, it still smells good. Konaya Curry Senbei. So, this company loves their rice crackers, but their rice crackers are all very different, so I don't mind. Like, they're never the same. I guess, like, senbei are common, but there's, like, all different kinds of them, so there's, like, light ones, there's harder ones, they come in different shapes, different textures, anyway. These were almost like those tiny little rice cakes. They had a texture kind of like that. But much like those other curry things that I liked, they had a really awesome curry flavor. They were a little bit spicier. So I couldn't eat too many at a time. But I still got through the entire bag and wished there was more. So yeah, definitely a favorite. Now, these things, I love the bag. Goma Fukuro Black Sesame Bites. Again, with the black sesame. These things were a little bit hard, so I wasn't as much of a fan of them. They taste good, though. Oh, they have nuts in them, too. That would be why. So it's black sesame and macadamia nuts. And then, like, sugar and salt. So they're a little bit sweet salty. But the package has this really funny bird on it. Yep. And apparently, he is a Ryukyu Northern Bubuk. Bubuk. That's a good name for a bird. Anyway, I like his little bird face. I'm a fan of birds, in case you didn't know. So yeah. I would have liked them if they were a little bit lighter. They're very dense. Oh wait, here's one. So yeah, they're like a little cube of sesame and nuts. and sugar. And they taste good, but yeah, a little bit hard for my taste. Oh, these are really good too. Grilled corn umasen rice crackers. So these are more senbei. They are a little bit harder. But if you like roasted corn, these things are amazing. They taste like roasted corn. And yeah. They actually remind me of every year my friends and I go to this fair that's around here. And they have, like, on the midway, they have these stands where they're, like, grilling corn, like the whole cob of corn in the husk. And the way they taste reminds me of that smell. I really like the smell of, like, grilling corn. So, I have the extra fun in these of, the taste gives me that kind of nostalgia of going to the fair with my friends, which sounds really cheesy, but it's true. So anyway, these are really good, and I actually want to share them with one of my friends that I go to said fair with, so I need to take her some. Now, you may have noticed that I have this thing out. This is the black warabi mochi. This one is black sugar. I don't know if you've ever had black sugar in milk tea, because that's kind of like a thing now, and I really like it. It tastes a little bit like, I don't know, brown sugar. Like it has that molassesy taste. And this is sort of like, remember the raindrop mochi from last time? So it came in a thing like that, and it has that same, it's the same powder actually. The roasted soybean flour. But this one is a little more solid. So it's a little more like a normal mochi, I guess. The other one was very wet. And when you put it in your mouth, it just turned to water. This one is more like jelly. Has more substance to it. But it's a really good flavor. I like black sugar, so very nice. This thing is cute, and it was really good. Usagi no Shippo cookie. Ocha green tea. So, if you know any very basic Japanese, Usagi no Shippo means rabbit tail. And it actually has a little picture, which you can't see very well. But it's like a circle with some bunny ears and then a little circle for the tail. And yeah, it's got green tea they're calling it a bun, but it actually feels kind of like that soft cookie thing. And it has some cream filling inside it. And the cookie itself is green tea flavored. So this thing's really good. There were 2 of them, and I kind of wish there were more. A lot of these things, my main complaint is not enough. Too small, or only one, or where can I buy a crate of this? In the case of those nori things that I'm still dreaming of from the first month. I found similar things here, but they're not quite the same. Now this is interesting. Very simple, but it tastes good. Yuzu peel honey chips. So, actually, this is a good description. The book describes yuzu as tasting like an orange mixed with a lemon, and that's not really wrong. It's a lot milder than a lemon, but it does have a bit of tanginess to it. And this is exactly what it sounds like. It's it's candied peel, basically. It's candied yuzu peel with some honey flavor, and it's really good. I mean, I've never eaten candied peel just straight up. Normally you put it in dessert and, like, you bake with it. But, I don't know, eating this straight up, it's pretty good. I actually don't know, I think I didn't finish it because I lost it for a while. Because I'm surprised there's still some left. Now this thing, I don't know why it's called a lemon pie. You'll see when I find it. This is called Setouchi lemon pie. And I don't know why it's a pie. It's just like, I've seen cookies shaped like this, and it is basically just a cookie. It's a really flaky cookie, and it tastes like lemon. And if you like lemon, you'll like it, and if you don't like lemon, you won't, basically. That's very simple. Tastes good, but clearly not the most exciting thing in the box. Hojicha Crunch Chocolate. This thing was also kind of hard, but it tastes really good. It is hojicha and chocolate, obviously, mixed together, so you get that roasty tea flavor, but also there's some chocolate undertones. Yeah, it's kind of... It reminds me texture-wise of they made a chocolate bar that has, like, rice crisps in it, and it's kind of like that. Only there's a lot more of them, so it's a little more dense. But it tastes pretty good. Okay, this thing definitely is gone. It was really good. I always keep the packages just so I have something to show you. This one had kind of a pretty package anyway. So this was Canals. I don't even know how to pronounce that because that's definitely not Japanese. Kanazawa Earl Grey cake. It was very good. Extremely moist. Very good tea flavor. I wish I knew how to make this. I've made tea, cupcakes, and cookies and stuff before. But this cake was really good. It was just like a little piece of cake in here. And it did not last long enough. But it was extremely good. You could actually see, like, the tea leaves in the cake. It didn't have, like, icing or anything. It was more like a pound cake. But it didn't need anything. It was perfect the way it was. And again, they have a tea. It's just some hojicha. Not super exciting. Just, I guess they like to give you tea to go with your snacks. I'm not really that good at talking about tea that's plain, because when we did our Butler Cafe, we used to have, like, all these fancy flavored teas. So now I'm like, yeah, it's hojicha. It tastes roasty. That's about all I can say about it. So anyway, that's the Bokksu for October, I guess. And number one savory thing was these curry senbei. Very delicious. As for sweet things, I don't even know if I can pick one. I don't know if I can pick one. I really don't. Everything was really good. But, you know what? I'm gonna go with these things because they're so weird. These light as air, melt in your mouth little black sesame mochi, whatever the heck. Yeah. That'll be it. And I'm gonna give number 2 to the cake. The Earl Grey cake. Because it was really fantastic. As for my least favorite thing, oh my god. Everything was good, so least favorite I have to pick based on something very personal and arbitrary, I guess. And that's gonna be texture. So I'm gonna say these guys. Just because the flavor is really good, but they're kind of hard as rocks. Which I'm not a fan of. And I would like them so much better if they were just a little bit less dense. And also, similarly, these fried potato things, if they were a little less hard. I mean, hickory sticks, they are like hickory sticks, and hickory sticks are like eating sticks. Which, they taste fine, the texture not my favorite. So, Sorry, fried potatoes. You're going in that camp of I'm mildly disappointed in you because you could have been better. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm still waiting to see if I'm going to get another box this month. The Sakura Co. subscription that someone got for me got canceled. They might have got me another box. I'm not 100% sure. But I have personally renewed my Sakura Co. just so I can continue doing these videos and I have something to compare the Bokksu to. So, if you would like to adopt one for the month, that's also possible. It's about like $33 a month. So, if you want to adopt it for a month, you can send me the money to cover it, and I will give you credit for sponsoring the box for that month. Thanks to Christopher for this box. You're amazing. I love you. And I can't wait to do next month's. These boxes are really good, so I'm always really excited to get them. So I'll see you again next time, and hopefully it's as good as this month was. I can't wait.